Listen, as a Shoto player, I'd love that because I can combo into my final smash. I can build the final smash as it's going.
I'm just saying, we want to be controversial. We want to experiment. Give me my smash meter.
Listen, we're not trying to go that far into the red, all right?
That's now we've gone too far. Oh, all right.
All right, so we got Chag versus MVD here. This is actually a top 24 qualifier. So winner of this is going to make top 24 winner side.
That's right, they advance until tomorrow. They're going to be done for the night. Let's see who gets to go home a little bit early and who gets to continue playing today.
Yeah.
Who's got to work more? Okay, well, MVD with these grenade setups. I mean, MVD has been traditionally someone who's very well known for the pyrotechnics. But most importantly, that's C4. He is so sneaky with the C4.
Yeah. Something we see a lot from Chag is doing these kind of like approaching explosive flames that are actually like pretty safe. You jump forward while you're using them and you kind of like land in front of the opponent with them. He's able to start some offense off of that. Okay, yeah, that kind of makes sense. I'll point it out if we see it again.
Oh, I'm looking for it now.
But this aggression from Chag, like, really shows what Palutena can do when you play them in an aggressive manner.
True, because like when you think about Palutena, you kind of think about like Palutena really dash dancing around or just maintaining an area until they're ready to approach, land their nair, and then that's the green light to take as much damage before they reset back to neutral. Chag here, he's pushing the envelope. He's chasing MVD up into the sky with up airs, trying to break armors with back airs.
Ooh, the up smash. That's an option to try and beat Snake coming down. Not going to work out, and MVD will take the stock with that F tilt.
Yeah, auto reticle. And that's kind of a move that I've seen Chag use quite a bit, but I've never quite fully understood. It does seem like it clashes with grenades, though, so maybe that's why he's used it quite often.
Yeah, it does seem like it locks Palu in for a long time, but we'll see how it pans out here. MVD with these high recoveries, you got to be scared of that Palu up air. We saw it trade with grenade earlier.
Okay, he actually dropped down the C4 too, so I'm pretty sure he was expecting Chag to maybe respect that platform just a little bit more and try and get him recovered, but Chag immediately just dipped right underneath the C4 and saying, I'm still coming for you. We are still running at you.
Yep, there you go. And that auto reticle you were talking about does work out really well. It just repels that grenade, allows Chag to take some stage control and close that out.
Yeah, another dash attack, and you see, oh, MVD's going off stage. What's he trying to set up for? But unfortunately, on the way back, he eats a couple nairs.
And I mean, usually Snake likes these trades, but when you're down stocks, suddenly that changes here. MVD racking up his own percent a little bit here.
Okay, C4 on stage, and now that's gonna really act as a deterrent for Chag to go to the left side of the stage. Ooh!
Oh, I love it when Snakes do that. They're like, we don't only have projectiles. Dude, sometimes we go in.
I love Snake's forward air. It's probably like one of the most sickest moves in this game. He just drops his heel. He has such a sick sound effect, and then depending on where they're at, they're going to get bodied.
Yep. And there's the kill confirm we all know and love, the down throw into that up tilt.
And of course, the C4 placed safely behind MVD for its protection.
Yep. Ooh. Okay, that was scary.
Okay, oh, by the C4, but no, not pulling the trigger just yet. It's kind of interesting that although Chag is like very obviously shown that he's not going to play around the C4, MVD still considers having it out. Whoa, big trade for MVD!
Oh, and Chag, yeah, not happy about that.
Dude, I wouldn't be happy either. That was his game. He was in control, in momentum. And then just a sour trade in his spot.
Yeah, it looked like MVD must have just let go of the Cypher right as he went for that forward air. So the Cypher hitting Chag, but Chag still getting the forward air out. Yeah, that's tough.
Great call out from MVD.
Yeah, for a game that started so strong for Chag, like, big shout-outs to MVD for pulling that back. He was at, like, 60% on his last stock, and Chag was still holding on to 2.
I will say that Chag did make it very obvious what his game plan was. He was waiting for the Cypher to come out so that he could, in fact, approach and break it. With that knowledge, MVD took the trade. Oh, sick! Let's go! That was awesome.
Oh, those forward airs, they just... Oh, it's so satisfying.
They give me life. Okay, now Chag maybe playing a little bit overly aggressive as He was running into like some of those traps that MVD was setting up, and even taking a trade that's trying to challenge the up air from MVD with a down air of his own.
Yeah, you do not want to trade with a Snake up air.
Dang. Okay, so we were talking about how Snake doesn't like to take the trades whenever he was behind. How does he like to take these trades when he's ahead? This is prime trade time.
Yep. Oh, see, he's trying to pull those grenades to make sure that last hit of the up air doesn't go off, so that it trades and he just takes a little bit of percent. But Chag actually getting to the other side of MVD, getting that up air so it doesn't hit the grenade.
Yeah, very smart from Chag. He's able to clutch out another stock, but now MVD, he's pushing so many buttons. Okay, yep, the auto reticle coming in play. It's going to really stop those grenades from approaching. It's going to allow Chag to play back, but still the threat of multiple infinite grenades coming your way.
Yeah, it's
hard to deal with.
Okay, Chag starting some up here, getting that last hit of Nair into another Nair and a few up airs.
And the up airs continue to come. Oh, no forward, no forward air, no up air connecting. Oh, the wait. You love the patience. You love to see the patience.
Oh, it's so scary. It's so intense, too. Some of these moves that are usually so safe from Palu, when you put these grenades in the equation.
The call out!
That was huge.
The call out of the auto reticle. Like, you know what? Go ahead. Push your B button. I am here.
Speaking of call outs, calling out that jump after the down throw. Getting that up air.
Okay, are we going to see a trade there? No.
Wow.
Explosive Flame just taking the stock and no punishment from MVD. The grenade, unfortunately, wasn't cooked enough.
Oh, we get the RAR Nair. Oh, clean 54% from Chag.
Yeah, it's very, just showing how much Palutena can really take a single Nair and turn that, 19% into 54.
Yeah.
God, then to drag down up air. Chag is on something right now.
Good air dodge from MVD, avoiding that up air. Is going to stay alive.
Oh, just barely living past that. But now getting all-ooped by his own grenade. And Chag is just so good at meeting MVD in the air and chasing and sharking his recoveries.
Yeah, not respecting that up air a little bit there from MVD. Just wanted that C4 off of the stage. Just wanted to take that time as he was coming down to get that off. But, yeah, we're going to get a 1-1 here.
Yeah, and Chag, he's looking focused right now. He knows that game one should have gone his way. He was in control, and now he's like, I'm not even going to give MVD room to breathe.
Yep. I like that from Chag, too. Taking a second before starting that third game to, like, close his eyes for a second, take a deep breath.
Yeah.
You know, it's important as a competitor.
Meditate a little bit, just reset.
Yep. All right, game 3 starting on some stage.
We got Animal Crossing music, so I'm going to guess Town and City.
As much as I love looking at Chag and MVD playing, I'd love to be able to see the gameplay. I mean,
just look at the intense focus that we have from both players. Like, MVD just kind of looks so relaxed. He's definitely in the zone, but Chag, he is a fighter. He is out for blood right now. Look at those eyes.
There we are. Okay, so Smashville didn't miss too much here. Snake obviously loving this stage because he can just sit up with those, or on that middle platform with the grenades and the C4. Very hard to deal with him.
Oh, a down smash. I don't think we've seen one of those yet from Chag.
Not at all.
Okay, grenade in hand, just opting to hold shield, make sure you don't get hit by your own explosion.
Ooh, the forward throw into the grenade. Harry up tilt. Oh my goodness. That was insane from MVD. Ready for everything.
Yeah, I think parry up tilt is probably like one of the parry options that scares me the most. Pretty sure I've had nightmares about that at some point.
Yeah, after a few hard sets against Snake. Yeah, I can see that happening. High recovery here from MVD. Is going to land safely. Gets scooped up by Chag.
Okay, the back air does connect. And you can see, once again, Chag is setting up to really shark the landing, but MVD opting to pull back a little bit instead of taking the high recovery and trying to land center stage. Goes to the ledge.
Yeah, and I mean, MVD being at this 150%, yeah, their up air is going to do it.
Okay, just resetting the C4 on the bottom underneath the platform. That's a pretty good position in case Chag does, in fact, start to get something with Nair.
Oh my goodness, 2 grenades dropping. The one that MVD had in his hand and the one that he pulled. Lots of explosions coming out here.
Oh yeah, pyrotechnics, definitely MVD specialty. Nair's up air, okay. Chag has been just doing such a good job of calling out when MVD is going to use the defensive option and just continuing to keep him in the air, just juggling him to infinity.
Yeah. On the other hand, I love how MVD is dealing with Palu back air. It's a move that a lot of characters don't have great tools to use against. But he's just pulling those grenades and making sure he's got his back turned so that when those back airs hit, at least he's getting a trade.
Very, very true. Okay, the last hit of the flame lands. Oh, great call out from MVD!
Wow. That down smash is covering the neutral get up, I imagine, as well as that roll. Very clean.
Using the C4 to apply a little bit more shield pressure. That was such a very unhealthy shield, but shield recovery in this game is actually really fast, so I'm pretty, like, pressuring shield sometimes just doesn't work out in your favor. Oh, dang it. Chag was probably expecting that grenade to come his way. It seems those auto reticles come out once again.
Yeah, it's scary because you want to take this stock somehow. You can see Chag just throwing out these explosive flames to try and seal it in a safe way, but MVD not giving it to him.
Explosive flames seem to be his friend, forcing MVD off the ledge and landing a down tilt.
I mean, yeah, if you're going to get your opponent to 200%, yeah, your down tilt's going to kill.
Multi-hits coming from both players.
Okay, Chag starting some stuff, but MVD using these tools just to...
Oh, no. Okay. Is he going to chase? Oh, another C4 recovery. He had to use a couple of them, and he took a lot of percent along the way. But guess what? He's still in the game. That's really what matters.
Ooh, that was a clean waveland from Chag and covering that air dodge.
Oh! Okay, doesn't pull the trigger on a forward air or back air, but more explosion in Chag's face.
That back air lingering for so long, covering Chag's air dodge.
Up tilt, let's go!
Covering the jump. Wow, going back and forth.
So intense because it looked like Chag was in control, and then MVD just snatched control of the game right back in his favor. It literally was like 2 seconds from Chag being in control and having like a 40% lead to an almost complete flip.
Yeah, and like such good control from MVD to like take that C4 recovery, take like 40%, and then still hold on and bring that game to his favor. If I take 40% on my recovery, I'm panicking.
True. And you know what? MVD, he's just kind of built different. Definitely a high-level caliber player, and he's showing it here.
All right, so game 4, we've got Town and City. So we're going to get some better horizontal kills here for Palu. Ceiling's going to be a little bit higher, but you do have some of these platforms. Maybe you can get some extensions.
True. I mean, like, just the amount of vertical kills that we've seen come out from Chag, though, I got to be a little bit nervous. You know, now maybe chasing so high up with these up airs not the best option.
Yeah, it's hard to know just how much you can actually get against a character like Snake.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, like the amount that Chag has been getting, especially with MVD's recovering so high, is impressive. But can he continue it? And will those actually amount to anything outside of a higher percent on this stage that has a high ceiling?
Both these players choosing to slow it down a little bit. I wonder if there's any particular stage transformation that these two actually prefer. I wonder if either of them are actually waiting for FD.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like MVD would prefer this one, while Palutena would prefer the triplat.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
Oof, going very low.
Yeah, both players got to recover, so there's not going to be any action on the way up. Ooh. Good air dodge. Good air dodge.
Okay. Explosive flame. MVD respecting it, and up air will catch that air dodge. Panicking a little bit there from MVD.
And of course, MVD already approaching with his grenade. Chag trying to retreat to the skies, but he cannot escape MVD.
Yeah, you want to avoid that spawn invulnerability at all costs, but putting yourself at the ledge does not work out for Chag in that situation.
But here we go. There's an air trains, but these frame one grenades so powerful.
Ooh, the single hit of the down air just kind of saying, Chag, all right, just step back for a second.
Yeah, give me my space.
Good confirm there from Chag. MVD taken to the skies.
Chag unable to land the up air this time, but doing some teleport cancels on the platform. Ooh, all right.
C4 on that moving platform.
Okay, up air or back air? Good defensive option from Chag, knowing that MVD is going to pull the trigger and just try and extend the lead where he can.
He tried to hop over that auto reticle again, but it hadn't actually targeted him yet, so it stopped that jump in from happening.
Chag's playing back, using the counter to continue to push. He's taking his time. He's playing patient. He's waiting for his moment. Oh, and for it to get hit by Nikita at that moment, that's...
Yeah, it's so smart of MVD to just be like, hey, if you're going to sit back, I've got guided rockets that I will happily take the time to use.
True. Okay, wave landing back onto the stage, making sure Chag doesn't have an opportunity to get that infamous back air.
Oh,
that's a trap.
What
now
doesn't
that was a
cover?
trap.
That covered everything.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Grenade, C4, gonna cover the standstill, the get up, the jump, and then up smash covering the roll.
Yeah.
That was just everything being set up correctly.
And there we go. We got 0-0. Last stocks for both these players.
However, only one player. If MVD can take it, then he's gonna advance over until tomorrow.
Yep. Winner's quarters at that point.
Yes. And Chag still has to take 2 games, so he's fighting just to keep this match going.
Yep. I'd like to see a game 5 personally.
Oh yes, for sure. Like this has just been so intense. Like it's such an intense match that both players are really exhausting all their options.
I like that Chag has taken the time to slow this down a little bit too. That's the explosive flame I'm talking about, by the way. The jump forward explosive flame. If your opponent actually shields that, you're at a frame advantage as Palu, which is really interesting. I haven't seen it a ton because I'm guessing it'll just hit grenades and then cause Chag to take a whole bunch of damage. But yeah, really good option from Palu.
Yeah, Chag's just taking so much damage on his way to approaching MVD. You can see grenades, even grenade just barely tapping your characters enough to add on a little bit of percent. Oh, I think he's looking for the parry up tilt.
Gets the down throw back air. Reads the air dodge.
Yeah, fastball air dodging being MVD's friend, but hold the back air, catching the landing too. Oh, so high up.
Oh, they're swinging at each other.
Yeah, this is intense. MVD is definitely looking for some type of up tilt. Oh, does not get the conversion from the bomb grenade.
Oh, he's dodging all the explosions. Up tilt does kill.
What?
You can't shield that much after you've already shielded a few grenades. Between the nair and the up tilt, I think the setup there is the nair is supposed to pop you into the up tilt, and that's what's supposed to kill. But like, you know, if the opponent's shield is low, you let it rip anyways, you know? Odds are they're not tilting their shield up.
Very true. Just the amount, it's just, that felt so anticlimactic for
no kill screen.
No kill screen. 2, for up tilt to be what takes the game after these 2 players were jumping around each other so much.
Yeah. So many explosions and you get a little multi-hit scepter action.
Oh, yep.
Taking the game.
But guess what? Chag was able to bring it to a game 5. And now we're going to have game 5 MVD versus Chag. This is to see who's going to advance till tomorrow and who has to play in the lower bracket today.
Yep. Yes, we'll have to see. I mean, there's not many stages left. You can't go to any stages that you've won on.
Oh, you can? I thought there was no bans or anything.
There's no bans, but there's DSR, so you can't go back to any of the stages that you've won on.
Oh. Interesting.
Okay.
All right.
So MVD is saying, you know, you can't go back to this stage because you won on it, but I like this stage, so we're gonna go back.
All right. It is loser's choice, right?
Yep.
So okay, you can do that. Big damage coming out from MVD as he's able to get these explosions into a converted up air, and they just keep coming.
A lot of damage for there only being 30 seconds gone in this game.
Yeah, that was a very aggressive tomahawk from MVD. He even had like the turnaround grab from it.
I like that option from Chag, using that down air.
Oh, no way, dash attack?
Dash attack just punishing that landing. Chag not wanting to go to ledge and like fair against Snake. Not wanting to eat one of those setups that we saw earlier. But good coverage from MVD.
Yeah, lots of explosions on shields. Okay, not opting to chase after the down tilt and Chag lands on the platform. Instead, MVD will opt to stay in center stage and throw more grenades, get more setups.
And this is really where Snake shines. You know, these very close sets, like, it becomes so hard to avoid these grenades. You have to be so disciplined.
I think that was just a grenade.
Yeah, he used a grenade to reset his recovery instead of C4. Yeah, take a little bit less damage if you can set it up.
Yeah, and it was far enough that with Chag being at a higher percent, probably not going to be going that deep. And when you're at a deficit, okay, here we go. What?
Ooh, it looked like Chag was like dashing back and forth over top of that C4, trying to like bait MVD into using it to try and get it out of the way, but stepped a little bit too close.
Yeah, a little bit too close and actually got hit by the bait. And now MVD with a very comfortable lead here in Game 5. Chag really has to be forced to approach. F tilt and the grenade both hit?
With such a weird knockback angle.
MVD is looking for the approach from Chag. You know, he's just ready with his dash attacks, with his back airs. He's saying, come at me because I am ready to fight.
Yeah, full control here. I'm sure MVD doesn't even mind these auto reticles too. The amount of percent he's taking 3 or 4 from each of those hits, and he's getting some grenades. But a good advantage here from Chag.
Yeah, there's the up air. The down smash does connect. And I think MVD already used his second jump, so he's just recovering high and taking his time to get back, and that's going to take the stock. Evening it up, this is going to be Game 5, 1 stock apiece.
Yeah, I mean, down smash isn't an option we see a ton from Palu, but when you're able to call out those air dodges like that, it's a great option.
Yeah, it's not even, I mean, at that point, because you kind of have a good idea, like, Snake doesn't have great horizontal movement in the air, so you have an idea of where he's going to land, so just cover the entire area.
Yep. Big wings.
Up tilt, and that's going to do it. MVD takes it over Chag.
Yep, the up tilt will seal the deal there. I was about to start talking about that up tilt, which is why I was like, oh, there it is. That Snake up tilt is so scary to be thinking about in those last hit scenarios.